Well, in this video, we're going to do the rewards part of what we did yesterday. And it's kind of weird. I was talking about things we can do when we're going through a bad day. And I got through all that cleaning. I was feeling really good. Then I went upstairs and sat at my computer. And then I got hit with that depressive feeling. And so I wanted to just quit, said, I'll watch a movie or something. But I thought, no, we were talking about it. We've been talking about lately. Let me just go ahead and go through the day and do the rewards part of the day. I deserve that. Now I've got all the ingredients out on the counter for those good oatmeal pumpkin chocolate chip cookies I was telling you about. They were the ones that used to be on the Libby can, and I have a little copy from a magazine, and I'd lost it for years, but I found it. So I'm going to show you that recipe. But I'm also going to put it in the description so you can have it if you want. So let's go make the cookies. Here is the recipe. And boy, does that look like it's been used or what. You can see my cookbook. Actually, I have a lot of them. And I've been working on moving my big ones into these smaller ones where I have like all the cookies together and stuff. So it's quite a project, and I did quite a bit, then I kind of ran out of steam. So I need to do it again. It was that process that helped me locate this recipe, which I had been looking for years. I need to open the book back to the recipe. And you notice that I said, this is the good one, because as soon as I saw it, I went, there it is. I need to have something so it doesn't keep getting lost on the page. I'm just like wondering, how much am I going to have time to do today? Put the flour and the oats in. I haven't made cookies in quite a while. I used to make them all the time. I mean, all the time. Cookies were the treats for my kids. I couldn't afford to buy packaged cookies and ice cream and all that, so I used to make cookies and cakes and sweet rolls, and nobody noticed, but we didn't buy chips. We didn't buy any of that. I would like to get back to that again. I just have to get myself going. Here's a first beginning making our favorite fall cookies. So it has 2 cups of flour and then a cup of oats. And you can do quick oats or old-fashioned oats. Just happen to have some quick oats. I think I prefer the old-fashioned. I'm just going to use what we have here. Okay, cup of oats. And there goes an airplane. This is real life, people. Baking soda. I always feel bad when I hear one of those because we don't really get airplanes overhead. We get medical helicopters and things because the hospital's down there. Wait. Where are all the measuring? The teaspoons. Where are they? No, you can't take them. You don't take my stuff. Oh, somebody had borrowed these are the only teaspoons that will go into those bottles of my stuff. We'll have a little chat about that. Oh, I have the cinnamons out here. You see these little bottles? Measuring spoons won't fit in there. You notice I'm putting it away as I go. My mom raised me right. So now I've got the habit. Okay, now I'm just gonna stir that up. Brown sugar. I just spilled that and I just cleaned the floor. I wish the opening on these jars were just a little wider. Now, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to bake these until they're light and fluffy. Okay, I think that's good. Now, I'm supposed to put a beaten egg in there, but these eggs, if our chickens are so little, I think it will take 2 of these to make 1 large egg. Put the eggshell in here. Because this green one is really little. When the chickens first started laying, their first couple of eggs were double yolk. So that was interesting. Okay, so it says slightly beaten. Okay, slightly beaten. We also put in a teaspoon of vanilla extract, which to me is a lid. That's how I've always measured it. This is not, oh, it is Libby's. What would you think of that? It's Libby's. They don't have this recipe on the can, just pumpkin pie. And we're gonna hope we have a cup left. Looks like it. Put that in there. I'm going to mix this in. By the way, this is called Great Pumpkin Cookie. Irony of a Snoopy lover. Now, a cup of chocolate chips. Semi-sweet, of course. I guess you could use milk chocolate, but I just don't like them much. Now, the recipe tells you to make these great big amounts of cookies, and you spread them out like a pumpkin, and you get a little bit and make a pumpkin stem, and then you can frost them and everything. I've never done that. I just make them as regular drop cookies. That's why they're named the Great Pumpkin Cookie. I know you see people, doing it with ice cream scoops, and I have tried that before, but it seemed harder, because the cookies would stick in the ice cream scoop, and this is how I learned to do it. So the recipe, if you make those big pumpkin things, then it says it makes 19 or 20 cookies, but you're going to get a lot more cookies out of it if you do regular teaspoon size drop cookies. I'd be interested in knowing if that's how you learn to do it too. I only put one pan in each oven, because if you do 2 pans, like you can in the big one, they just don't brown evenly. I don't know what it is. So I love having 2 ovens. Oh, yes, I love it. These are going to be smaller. We'll try 18 minutes and clean up the mess. So I'm going to, let's pick one out. Number them, that's 1. Don't they number them? So you can see which one is which, yes. Which one do I like? 1. That's cute with a little mouse. Okay, let's do that one. So the answer key, then I can see what I'm doing. And then you can take this out. It's the first one I've done. Okay, now where are the stickers that go with it? There's not even any gassing here. They've got them numbered. It's not hard. I was thinking, oh, you're going to have to figure it out like you do with the puzzle. But no. Well, this is assuming you can put it on there straight. Okay, will it pick up after you've laid it down? Yes or no? Yes, but not very well. Okay, let's try. Okay, that's good. Then 36. Oh goodness. This is assuming that you are coordinated. Okay. C42. Maybe that's the trick. Have to be able to spot the numbers. C30. I'm not getting them on straight. C2, right here. It looks like a triangle. Let's see. C52. This is the puzzle part. Like, where's the number? Oh, no. I was looking at the wrong spot. It's C19. It's on there crooked. Oh, that's even worse. These cookies are starting to smell really good. Oh! Put this back. Okay. I think they're done. I'm going to let them cool in the pan for a minute before I take them off. And then I need to let the pans cool. Okay, see, is this 60? This is not going to be perfect by any means. So I'm sitting here worrying about all the gaps. This is something a child could do once they can count to 100. Oh boy, I made a big mistake in that one. Oh, I love these silicone sheet liners. They make it so easy. Then your pans don't get dirty and ruined. You don't have to use any of that spray. Remember, I saw these, the ones that are on my pan right now, down at Walmart. They were Pioneer Woman. I had never heard of them, but so I got them. I brought them home. Uh-oh. Tried making cookies, and I was like, whoa. Can you see that? There we go. Oh boy. I've been looking for this recipe for at least 10 years, and it was in my recipe book the whole time, but my recipe book was so messed up. This makes me want to finish the recipe book project because I have so many great recipes that I've collected. This is it. It has a really good texture, but it's got that oatmeal, so it has a little bit of chew. You get the ones at the grocery store and you think, oh, those look good, they're going to be good. And then they're kind of, I don't know, it's kind of got like a gummy texture. It must be some ingredient they're using. And then the spices are too heavy. And then it doesn't have the oatmeal in it. And they're not too sweet. I mean, I can see where you could put some frosting on these and not go crazy because they don't taste horribly sweet. But to me, it's just right. Get the recipe from the description and make some. And it was published in all the women's magazines, which is where I got it. And of course, Libby would not make a bad recipe for their pumpkin cookies because then people wouldn't want to buy their pumpkin. Oh, goodness. That's a treat. I think that if you were really OCD, this could drive you berserk. Trying to do this without any gaps at all. Not exactly like that. C61. I'm getting some more and more. I'm just like, it's good enough. But I think it's fun. My daughter saw it and she goes, oh, that looks fun.